Now, good morning. Northwest Spokane police shot at a man who approached them with a gun in his hand, but they can't find him now.
It's going to be a cloudy and a cold week ahead. We'll highlight some of the days where we've got some energy coming in.
And getting more homeless people into shelter. We look at the newest Catholic Charities housing project and why its opening was a bit delayed. You're watching Good Morning Northwest here on 4 News Now. Good morning and thanks for starting your week with us. I'm Derek Dice.
And I'm Robin Nance. It is Monday, December 5th. It's a chilly start. Here's Mark with our first alert forecast.
Yeah, it's going to be a chilly start and a chilly finish. We have 21 degrees right now into Coeur d'Alene, reporting a few light flurries. Spokane sitting at 20 degrees, been very consistent the last couple of hours. We look at the 4 things you need to know. Light snow showers in and around the region. They're going to be light flurries. It's going to be cloudy all week long. We're going to remain cold all week long, and we'll see an increased chance of snow by the end of the week. Right now, Doppler radar, yeah, a few flurries still in evidence, and we see those into the Deer Park area, also down into areas heading into Waverly and Spangle. You're going to see, again, that light snow coming across. We had about an inch or less throughout much of the area, so you'll see that on your cars if you parked outside. Temperatures today into the mid-20s. Moses Lake, you're there. Wenatchee at 28. Heading over into Idaho, Kellogg at 29 degrees, while Coeur d'Alene will be at 26. Over the next 12 hours, cloudy conditions will prevail. Temperatures are going to be in around 20 degrees throughout much of the morning, mid-20s as we get into mid-afternoon.
News from the Breaking Now desk. This morning, Spokane police are searching for a man involved in a shooting yesterday afternoon. Police say he approached officers with a fake gun in the Logan neighborhood. It happened near the 1100 block of East Illinois Avenue at around 12:30 p.m. Spokane police responded to a call of a suspicious vehicle in the area of Illinois and Morton Street. When officers arrived, they found a man armed with a handgun. The man began to approach the officers with the weapon in his hand. Officers gave numerous commands to the man to drop the gun. He refused and continued approaching.
And very shortly after that, we have information one of our officers fired 1 round. Our understanding is after that 1 round was fired, the suspect dropped the weapon that he was holding and fled the area.
For the next 4 hours, SPD patrol units, SPD SWAT, and K-9 teams, along with police drones, searched for the suspect but couldn't find him. Right now, we do not know if the suspect was hit. Police say the weapon the man dropped was a replica. Officers at the scene were wearing body cameras at the time of the shooting. The Spokane County Sheriff's Office will lead the investigation. As we learn more, we'll continue to keep you up to date. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
Governor Jay Inslee will be in town today to visit the Catholic Charities Catalyst Housing Project as it opens its doors for the first time.
By Thursday, a warm bed and a roof will be available for nearly 120 people who will be making the move from Camp Hope. Catalyst at 5th and Division started receiving referrals from the organizers at Camp Hope and is doing outreach now to schedule intakes. With 100 rooms that can serve 120 people, including couples. Some plumbing issues and the installation of a fire suppression system delayed the opening by just a few days. The completed setup will include private bedrooms and bathrooms along with common areas.
For an emergency supportive housing model, we will have on-site services that will include case management, behavioral health, employment and education, access to medical care and med management.
There is a 24-hour safety team and plenty of expectations for behavior, so the project can be a good neighbor to surrounding businesses. The organizers hope to be an important part of the solution to the homeless crisis in our community.
And the effort to find solutions doesn't stop there. An additional $4 million is heading toward 6 different projects in the Spokane area. The State Department of Commerce announced Friday it is releasing funds for the right-of-way initiative, specifically to support expansion of housing options in Spokane. And while the funds will be available soon, there is more work ahead.
We as a community are really going to have to work together to figure out how we can use those resources to build out that capacity.
The Department of Commerce says it has now funded a total of 376 beds for people experiencing homelessness in Spokane. You can find details on where exactly those funds are going on KXLY.com.
Now to the Georgia Senate runoff race. After record-breaking early voter turnout, voters will cast their final ballots in tomorrow's election that will decide which party holds the nation's last open Senate seat. Here's ABC's Justin Finch with the last leg of the campaign and what the candidates are saying ahead of their midterm rematch.
Good morning, and Georgia voters have been here before, last electing a senator in a 2021 runoff race. This time, incumbent Democrat Raphael Warnock is in another tight fight against embattled Republican Herschel Walker after neither won 50% of the midterm vote. Georgia Senate hopefuls are wrapping up closing arguments, trying to rally voters back to the polls again.
It's time to have our voices heard and our vote counted.
I know you might be tired, but can you imagine how tired you're going to be if Herschel Walker is your senator for the next 6 years?
Republican challenger Herschel Walker and incumbent Raphael Warnock are vying once more to be Georgia's next senator. And both parties have brought out big name support.
Mr. Walker has been talking about issues that are of great importance to the people of Georgia, like whether it's better to be a vampire or a werewolf.
He didn't come to talk about hope and change. He came to make fun of my friend Herschel Walker.
In the final days of the campaign, Walker still fending off accusers' allegations. With 1 day left to go, concerned that Walker's candidacy and Democrat Senate majority could affect turnout. And though Democrats have secured control of the upper chamber, a Georgia win would tighten their grip. But a Republican win could stall the president's agenda, possibly giving the GOP an edge in 2024. Justin Finch, ABC News, Washington.
All right, it is now 7 minutes after 6 o'clock.
All right, we send things back over to Mark Peterson now for a look at what's ahead of us as we start a new week. A lot of cold.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those meh. I mean, we got cloud cover, we got cold. We're not going to see any major changes, but we do have enough visibility to look across town and see the lights at Cowley Park.
It's hard to believe, but Christmas is only 20 days away, which means time is running out to ship all your gifts. Coming up, see simple tips to avoid holiday stress.
In a state of emergency in North Carolina, someone shot up electric substations. Now, 45,000 homes and businesses are without power. Why investigators wonder if the power grid attacks were a hate crime.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Parker Subaru.
Find the perfect gift for your wine lover during our 12 days of gifting.
A new special every day. Visit us online or like us on Facebook.
Come in to Latah Creek today. Sip, shop, ship most anywhere in the USA.
Cheers.
Since 1945, Sturm Heating and Air Conditioning has been serving Spokane and surrounding communities. A lot has changed since 1945, but one thing that hasn't is our mission to nurture long-term relationships with our customers by offering quality products, flat rate pricing, and industry-leading workmanship. And with our 24/7 service, we will get to you anytime, anywhere. Call for a quote today and see for yourself why Sturm is Spokane's first choice for heating and cooling. Or visit sturmheating.com.
Browning Pro Steel Safes offer industry-leading storage solutions with fully adjustable shelving, high-capacity barrel racks, and patented door storage. Your adventure begins and ends with Browning Pro Steel Safes.
Available at Safe and Vault Store in the Spokane Valley.
The doctor will see you now. But do they really? Do they see all that you are? At Kaiser Permanente, all of us work together to care for all that is you. Kaiser Permanente.
Colder weather is here, and it's a perfect time to get new Infinity from Marvin fiberglass windows for your home. Residential Home Solutions is proud to give local homeowners a chance to win up to $15,000 worth of the Smart Choice and energy-efficient windows, along with a $2,000 Costco gas and grocery card in our Built for Life sweepstakes. If you are over 18 and a homeowner in the Spokane Coeur d'Alene area, go to residentialhs.com or call 892-6460 to find out how you can enter to win. Residential Home Solutions and Infinity Windows. Home improvements, custom fit for life.
This soprano singer is Idina Menzel's favorite talk show host of all time. What is Kelly Clarkson? Plus, from the White Lotus,
Watch Kelly today at 4 and 4 News Now at 5.
All right, we're taking a look at some breaking news now. A major disruption to the power grid in North Carolina is being called intentional vandalism this morning.
Authorities say someone opened fire on power substations in Moore County, leaving an estimated 45,000 people without power. The state of emergency has been declared as police investigate whether that vandalism is related to protests over a local drag show. Entire towns have no working traffic lights, and cold temperatures have forced a sports complex to become an emergency shelter. Some areas may have no power until Thursday.
A major case at the Supreme Court today involving LGBTQ rights. The justices will hear arguments on whether business owners can refuse to provide service to same-sex couples based on their religious beliefs and free speech. It stems from a case in Colorado brought by website designer Lori Smith, who refused wedding services to a transgender woman on the basis of her religious beliefs. That woman sued her for violating her rights. A ruling in favor of service providers could have a sweeping effect, essentially carving out a legal exemption for business owners to deny any kind of service based on their personal beliefs.
Also new this morning, CVS is testing a remote system to help fill prescriptions. The nation's largest pharmacy chain, dealing with a shortage of pharmacists, hopes to lighten workloads and boost customer satisfaction. The program, which started last summer in Arizona, lets pharmacists review and enter prescription information from home or another store, but it won't change how people pick up their meds.
A crash involving 15 cars yesterday closed a part of I-90 near Snoqualmie Pass. The closure happened on eastbound I-90 at North Bend at milepost 34. It's back open now, but for cars driving over the pass, traction tires at last check are still advised in both directions.
We've also seen some snow over Lookout Pass this morning, so use caution. 10-second takeaway, it's going to be cloudy and cold today. An isolated flurry still possible. Your winter gear, though, we have light winds, icy surfaces to walk on, 25-hour high today.
Good morning, Northwest. Time is 6:12.
All right, mail carriers are slammed right now, while packages seem to be arriving with no problems. Actual mail seems to be lagging. Is Amazon to blame?
And what can you do to help postal workers and ensure your holiday mail gets to its destination on time? Esther Bowers live with some advice and a timeline you need to know about.
Celebrate in style with Peters & Sons holiday gifts and keepsake containers. Bring joy to all with seasonally bright holiday arrangements freshly made by Peters & Sons Flowers, helping Spokane celebrate the holidays for over 117 years. Peters & Sons.
Around a roaring fire, we'll raise a cup of cheer. There's gifts to bring and songs to sing and laughs to make the rafters ring. It's Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks from home. The holly green, the ivy green, the prettiest picture you've ever seen. It's Christmas in Killarney with all of the folks from home. It's nice, you know, to kiss your beau while cuddling under the mistletoe. And Santa Claus, you know, of course, is one of the boys from home. Hey!
Chances when you push and break your limits. Are you ready to be a legend? This is your moment. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Great Floors is celebrating the holidays with huge savings on flooring for your home. Great Floors offers an incredible selection and 12-month financing. Shop exclusive savings on Mohawk flooring, including 10% on Revwood Ultra Laminate. Mohawk delivers style and confidence in withstanding the twists, turns, and spills of daily family life. Great Floors experts will help you find the perfect flooring for your home. Visit a showroom today and celebrate coming together on Great Floors.
For people who love their vehicles, there's only one name on their holiday list: WeatherTech. Laser-measured floor liners that fit perfectly in the front and rear. Seat protector to guard against spills and messes. Cargo liner, bump step, and no-drill mud flaps to protect the exterior. And Cup Phone keeps phones secure and handy. Shop for everyone on your list with American-made products at WeatherTech.com.
Welcome the best time of year with us at Sage Boutique and Just Because Fashions. Let us help you find the perfect gift for loved ones. Make her holiday sparkle with jewelry that is sure to delight her. Clothing she'll love, and brighten handbags that will carry her into the new year. Be inspired to wrap up the holidays with us at Just Because Fashions and Sage Boutique, where you will find the best and brightest gifts this holiday season. Located in the Hayden Creek Plaza in Hayden, Idaho.
Celebrate in style with Peters & Sons holiday gifts and keepsake containers. Bring joy to all with seasonally bright holiday arrangements freshly made by Peters & Sons Flowers, helping Spokane celebrate the holidays for over 117 years. Peters & Sons.
4 News Now is brought to you by the Tire Store.
Sign up for breaking news alerts with the 4 News Now app.
It's now 6:16. With Christmas less than 3 weeks away, postal workers are slammed, many working 10 to 12-hour days.
From what we're hearing, packages are arriving on time, but the mail itself is getting delayed. Larry Treefry, the vice president of Challenger Pipe and Steel, is one of the many not getting his mail. He tells us his company relies on the postal system to receive payment from clients all across the country. So when the mail is late, it bogs down their ability to collect their profits. Treefry asked his mail carrier why he was getting packages but not mail.
Our regular mail carrier said that they were given a directive to only deliver Amazon packages and not deliver any of the actual mail.
Now, we had an interview scheduled with the Spokane Valley Post Office branch on Friday, but they deferred us to their Northwest Regional Office, who refuted that claim about Amazon packages. They sent us a written statement saying it's no surprise that we have large volumes of mail at this time of year, and that often means multiple trips to or for our carriers in different times of delivery because of vehicle capacity. This includes early morning deliveries and even Sunday package deliveries. Regarding Amazon, they are one of thousands of fulfillment customers who we serve. Now, we can all play a part in helping postal workers with that large volume of mail they're delivering this time of year.
A lot of it boils down to planning ahead with packages and other holiday shipping that you need to do. Esther Bauer is live this morning breaking down ways to take away the stress of shipping.
Good morning, guys. Yes, we do not want this to be stressful. We're here at the Mail Center in Spokane Valley, which really kind of feels like Santa's workshop. The shop is very festive, and Kalina Greer owns it for us, and you are kind of our shipping expert this morning. So it's already been busy for you. Talk with us about important dates people should know about if they still need to send out gifts.
Absolutely. So December 17th is going to be your drop dead Super Saturday date to get everything there on a ground truck, which is going to be the most cost effective as well. However, if you can't get it in by the 17th, don't worry. We can still get it on an airplane and get it over to wherever it needs to go by Wednesday the 21st to even the 22nd and 23rd. If you're going West Coast, that 21st date really is going to be that East Coast, just in case there is any storms, because the East Coast does normally see a couple storms every year. So
now, Kalina, you said business has already picked up. What are people coming in, and what are the concerns you're already hearing?
Yeah, so I think that throughout the entire year, there's always been some delays in our postal carriers, FedEx, UPS, and Post Office, so none of them are short of anything. So people are already coming in and saying, is this going to make it there? So rest assured, everything is still going fairly smooth, so just get it in and we'll take care of it. 17th is the deadline for any ground, so just remember that.
Awesome, Kalina. Keep that in mind, December 17th, and you have time, and if you're up with us watching, you have a head start on those tips. We have some shipping supplies here. We're going to show you those and show you ways to pack smart coming up.
All right, 8 days before Christmas. Don't mess around after that.
This is beautiful. This, of course, all the lights at Cali Park. Well, most of the lights at Cali Park. You can't see all of them because of buildings blocking the way. But this, the Extreme team did all that great work last week.
Sure did. Last week, and it's so nice that everything held over the weekend. We went, we checked on it, and we're adding up what we call a mega tree. We couldn't get to it last week, so should be on the ground this
you're
week.
not done.
Not completely done.
Okay.
All right. Well, good morning, everybody. So we have temperature. Mother Nature's not done. We have cloud cover, temperatures in the low 20s, both in Coeur d'Alene and in Spokane. Our hourly forecast, we're going to see a high today at 25. Winds are going to be light, so in that pink, that is the wind chill. we might not very well see temperatures out of the teens or the low 20s because of those light winds. And then tonight, actual temperature will be 20, but the wind's going to be light, so we're not expecting a wind chill there. Temperatures right now, again, Winthrop holding the record here for the cold that we've had at 4 below zero. Colville's at 12, Grand Coulee at 22. We're sitting again in the low 20s and expect to stay there. That forecasted radar, for us, it's cloud cover. We do have and will see I-90 into Missoula, a little bit of snow. That's going to be till this afternoon. The advisory will be gone by then, and we're going to see just cloud cover remaining. Temperatures today, we're going to see into the mid to upper 20s downtown, into the valley. Liberty Lake at 28, Post Falls 27 degrees, Spirit Lake at 25, 25 into Deer Park. Officially, we should be at 25 as well. We look at the planning forecast. We're planning on those 20s again tomorrow. Then we've got the low 30s that take us all the way through the weekend. Wednesday looks to be cloudy. Overnight lows are going to be in the low to potentially mid-20s, but then we're going to be hovering around freezing for the weekend with a chance of snow, 40 to 50% chance of light snow each and every day. It is 6:21. It is a Monday, and that means it's time for our Pet of the Week.
Looking for that perfect stocking stuffer? How about a kitten? At Kootenai Humane Society, we still have dozens of kittens to choose from. Currently, there are 26 kittens in varying colors, sizes, and personalities that are available for adoption. There are also 24 more kittens that will be ready for adoption this month. All kittens are spay or neutered, vaccinated, and microchipped before going home. Just fill out the pre-adoption questionnaire, which you will find on our website, kootenaihumane.org, so you can schedule some time to meet all of them. If you have been waiting for a furry friend to join your family, this could be the perfect holiday gift surprise that the whole family can enjoy.
Oh, so sweet. It's now 6:21 right now. It is official, the Cougs will face Fresno State in the LA Bowl. We will hear from Pat John, he's the official, on why WSU is so excited about it.
And Geno Smith engineers a game-winning drive for the Seahawks in the same stadium the Cougs will be playing in for that LA Bowl. How it went down against the Rams, next in sports.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Hi, I'm Randy, owner of Rooter 911 Sewer and Drain.
Sewer and drain cleaning at half the price of the larger competitors.
24/7 service for all of your sewer and drain cleaning needs in Spokane, 535-3136.
Elite Tire and Suspension is your premier tire and suspension shop. From heavy machinery to your tricked-out truck to the family rig, Elite Tire and Suspension can do it all. They have top-notch customer service, the best warranty in town, and easy financing. Their experienced team will keep you on the road with correct tires, suspension, and alignment. They make sure you and your family are safe and happy with the work they perform. Call or click today or stop in anytime. No appointments necessary. Elite Tire and Suspension in Coeur d'Alene and Ponderay.
Living in the Inland Northwest has its advantages, and one of those is working with amazing people who dedicate their time and efforts to help others. STCU's Volunteers Count is a program to say thank you for this service and inspire others to give back too. Please tell us about a volunteer at a local nonprofit that inspires you. Go to KXLY.com/volunteerscount and nominate them. Help us showcase those people who give of their time and truly make a difference. Volunteers Count, brought to you by 4 News Now and STCU.
Meet your local essential workers.
What I like about the UFCW 3000 is for the benefits that make our lives better.
They make sure that we have secured pension and retirement.
I can work part-time and still maintain my health care coverage.
I don't see myself going anywhere else because of UFCW 3000 benefits and wages.
Thanks, UFCW 3000.
Support local essential workers who live in and support our community. Go to ufcw3000.org to learn more.
Hello, I'm Diamond Dan Clark.
And I'm Jeweler Jane.
And we're from Clark's Diamond Jewelers in beautiful downtown Coeur d'Alene.
Our famous snow promotion is back for Christmas.
If it snows 5 inches or more in 24 hours on January 7th, 2023, all purchases made at Clark's between November 19th and December 31st will be refunded in full. And that means all engagement rings, loose diamond and gemstones, jewelry and gifts could all be free.
Shop Clark's Diamond Jewelers this Christmas and let it snow diamonds.
Hi, I'm Randy, owner of Rooter 911 Sewer and Drain.
Sewer and drain cleaning at half the price of the larger competitors.
24/7 service for all of your sewer and drain cleaning needs in Spokane, 535-3136.
We've known for about a month now the Washington State Cougars would be headed to their 7th bowl game in the last 8 seasons, but the destination itself was always a bit up in the air. However, on Sunday afternoon, it became official. They will play in the Jimmy Kimmel LA Bowl against the Mountain West champions Fresno State on Saturday, December 17th from SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles. For most of the seasons, the Cougs were projected into this game, but after the Apple Cup loss, it was all but assured a trip to LA, and the venue might be one of the best in all of sports. And this is Washington State's first trip to SoFi, and that's a big opportunity to be seen by a lot of people.
You know, I think when you can play in venues like this, I think it's a nice new opportunity for our student athletes. So, like anything, it says a lot about the LA Bowl, the group that has put this together to work to get a world-class venue for this type of game. I believe on ABC, so on national TV as well.
And there isn't a whole lot of history between WSU and Fresno State, only their 5th meeting all time, the first since the 1990s. And like you just heard Pat Shun say, this game is going to be on national television. In fact, you can watch it exclusively right here on KXLY ABC4. And the Seattle Seahawks picked up their 7th win on the season in a 4th quarter come-from-behind victory over the Los Angeles Rams in SoFi Stadium. Geno Smith hit DK Metcalf for the game-winning score with less than 45 seconds left to play. With the win, Seattle remains within a game of the San Francisco 49ers for first place in the NFC West with 5 weeks left in the regular season.
Tanya, I used to think the Seahawks should just be tanking this season, but now I'm like, let's just go win the division.
Yeah, it's so close.
Yeah. Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:26.
As we head to a commercial break, here's your first look at what's coming up on GMA at 7 o'clock.
In this morning's GMA First Look, breaking their silence.
They all lit up any room they walked into.
For the first time since the Idaho murders, the 2 surviving roommates, Bethany and Dylan, who were inside the house, sharing a written message, read by a pastor. Dylan honoring their memory.
They changed the way I look at life.
Their statements come as frustration grows over the investigation. Shanna, Ethan, Maddie, and Kaylee murdered November 13th, but no suspect has been identified. Overnight, Kaylee Gonzalez's father confirming to ABC News that Kaylee's wounds were much more severe than her best friend Madison's, based off their autopsies.
Her death certificate has details on what happened, but at this time, they say it's not the right time.
And coming up at 7 a.m., we'll have the very latest on the investigation. With your GMA First Look, I'm Kana Whitworth, ABC News, Los Angeles.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, a Pfizer vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. I'm asking about Prevnar 20 because there's a chance pneumococcal pneumonia could put me in the hospital.
If you're 19 or older with certain chronic conditions like COPD, asthma, diabetes, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you may be at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Prevnar 20 is approved in adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia in just 1 dose. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. The most common side effects were pain and swelling at the injection site, muscle pain, fatigue, headache, and joint pain.
I want to be able to keep my plans.
That's why I chose to get vaccinated with Prevnar 20. Because just 1 dose can help protect me from pneumococcal pneumonia.
Ask your doctor or pharmacist about getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20 today.
Stream 4 News now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
Save your greed!
Happy Take and Bake Tuesday!
Every Tuesday at Papa Murphy's, you can get any large pizza for just $12, which makes Tuesday the best day to bring home all your favorites.
We might have too many favorites.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
Rugged, capable off-road travel, adept at towing heavy loads, the completely redesigned Nissan Pathfinder has all the features buyers are looking for in a full-size SUV. Check these features: seating up to 8 with easy access 3rd row, cabin noise reduction, super smooth 9-speed transmission, towing up to 6,000 pounds with 284 horsepower, classy upscale design, and two-tone style. There's lots more with this Pathfinder. Find out at Coeur d'Alene Nissan, just off Highway 95.
Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning is your family-owned and operated #1 HVAC contractor in the Northwest. Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning would like to introduce our own carbon reduction program. Buy a new energy-efficient furnace from Bill's Heating and receive a matching air conditioner with installation absolutely free. No hidden fees, no conditions, no exceptions. Buy a furnace, get a free AC from Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning. Call today for estimates and repairs.
Papa Murphy's presents How to Change the Way You Pizza. Step 1, grab a delicious Papa Murphy's pizza. Step 2, bake. Step 3, chow down on the deliciousness. Order the limited time Hog Heaven pizza for just $12.99 at papamurphys.com.
From 4 News Now, this is Good Morning Northwest.
The 4 News Now Story Tracker taking a look at some of the big stories online this morning.
Generating a lot of buzz on social media, former President Trump used his Truth Social account to call for the termination of the Constitution in order to overturn the 2020 election and reinstate him to power. He's accused big tech of working with Democrats in response to the release of internal Twitter emails showing how employees debated and temporarily suppressed a New York Post story about Hunter Biden's laptop. Trump wrote in part, quote, "A massive fraud of this type and magnitude allows for the termination of all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution."
A London tattoo removal studio says it wants to do the world a service and will offer free removal of Kanye West tattoos as the artist continues to openly promote anti-Semitism and praise Adolf Hitler. The CEO of the studio says it seems there are a few former fans with tattoo regret. So far, 3 clients have already begun laser removal on their Kanye tattoos, and 10 more have booked consultation appointments.
Good morning, Northwest. I'm Robin Nance.
And I'm Derek Dice. It is Monday, December the 5th. All right, we got a light dusting of snow overnight. Mark Peterson is here with that look at that first alert forecast, but not really expecting any more.
No, just a light flurry here and there. We see one into Coeur d'Alene at 21 degrees. We're sitting at 20 with cloud cover. And again, some crystals falling out of the sky. That's going to be it. No organized snow falling. Light snow showers into the mountains as you pass into Montana. It's going to be cloudy all week as we look at the 4 things you need to know. We're going to remain cold all week. We're going to talk more about that and more snow at the end of the week as well. We'll give you the odds. So we look at the satellite and radar, and again, we do have, very light pops of light flurries in around the region. Tri-Cities picked up some pretty good snow, and Missoula continues to see snow falling. If you're heading in those areas, certainly you're going to see some winter driving. Wind chill, very light winds, but it feels like 12 as you go outside. In Coeur d'Alene, it feels like it's 13. So again, just dress warmly. Our highs there are going to be in the mid-20s, so dress warmly. We're not going to see anything really bump up the heat, not only today, but for this week. Our high today, 25. We should see that about the 3 o'clock hour.
If you need a reminder to respect road conditions and give plows their space, the Washington State Department of Transportation tweeted this picture of a car that crashed into a plow truck on State Route 904 near 4 Lakes. Luckily, the driver only had some minor injuries, though they were arrested for DUI. It happened early this morning, partially blocking both lanes of traffic. The University of Idaho College roommates who survived the brutal attacks are paying tribute to their friends.
Yeah, one of them saying she just wished she could give all 4 of her friends who were killed one last hug. Sydney Charles is live at the Breaking Now desk with the latest details.
As the investigation into who killed 4 college students enters its 4th week now, 2 survivors of the horrific murders are speaking out. One roommate who was sleeping in the same house when the murders took place says she wishes she could give all 4 of her friends one last hug, adding they would want us to celebrate their lives. As police hunt for the killer, the parents of victim Kaylee Gonsalves voicing their frustration, telling Fox News they fear the case may turn cold.
I need somebody to step up and be an alpha, be somebody to be a leader. Don't make me do it. I paid for that funeral. I paid for that. It's my right. You ain't taking that from me. Calm down.
They also added that autopsy reports show that Kaylee and her best friend Maddie Mogan had different means of death, which could mean that one was a target. The Gonsalves family says they are now looking into reaching out to a third party to help them get closure. They also plan to raise money to hire a private investigator and offer a reward for information that can lead to an arrest. This all comes as Moscow police continue to release updates on where the department stands in the investigation. MPD's latest update released information about the known facts surrounding the murders. The police department has received over 2,500 emails and over 2,700 calls to the tip line. Police say over 1,000 pieces of digital evidence have been submitted to the FBI and around 113 pieces of physical evidence. Police also say they have approximately 4,000 crime scene photographs and multiple 3D scans of the house. However, they also say that still no suspect has been identified. A post on Facebook by the Moscow Police Department reads in part, only vetted information that does not hinder the investigation will be released to the public. There is speculation without factual backing, stoking community fears and spreading false information. We encourage referencing official releases for accurate information and updated progress. Police want to hear from you if you have any information or video, even if it seems like it's not important. You can call this number on your screen, 208-883-7180, or email the tip line at ci.moscow.id.us. We have a link on KXLY.com as well. And we continue to follow all updates released by MPD. To see all coverage related to this investigation, head to KXLY.com. Reporting in studio, Sydney Charles, 4 News Now.
All right, Sydney, thank you. A 2-year-old California girl survives a wild animal attack, and the entire thing is caught on camera. You can see in this video the coyote, look at it, from behind that car, running up to her and actually trying to drag her away. Her father reacts quickly, thankfully, and shoos that animal away, throwing a water bottle at it. Her mother saw blood on her daughter's pants, so she was rushed to the hospital for rabies shots. Now, this happened in Woodland Hills, which is a heavily developed neighborhood where even seeing wildlife is unexpected. Now, coincidentally, this wasn't the only animal attacking a small child caught on video recently.
Oh, check out this raccoon attack in Connecticut. Oh, you are watching a raccoon attack 5-year-old Riley McNamara, clinging to her leg, biting her at least once while she was going out to catch her school bus. Riley's mom, Logan, heard her daughter screaming, rushing outside. Then she started struggling with the raccoon.
I thought maybe she slammed her finger in the door. I definitely wasn't expecting to walk out and see a raccoon wrapped around her leg.
Eventually, Logan is able to get Riley inside while fighting the raccoon, flinging it as far away as she can before it just wanders off. Riley got a bite on her leg. Logan had some scratches on her arm. The two of them went to the hospital, received rabies shots as a precaution, and were back home a couple hours later. Animal control searched the woods for that raccoon, but were not able to find it. Just traumatic, though.
Yeah, really scary stuff, for sure.
Goodness.
All right, Good Morning Northwest time is now 6:37.
Let's check in with Mark and look at what's happening on that radar.
Few light flurries south of I-90 into the Waverly area and then making your way through Spangle and into areas of Rockford. These have been light flurries this morning. We haven't seen much of anything out of it. We're going to continue to see that potential for another couple of hours, but really it's the end of the week we see an increased chance of snow. We'll talk more about that coming up.
Also ahead, why a 4-day work week might not only be desirable for you, it could also be a great thing for your employer, too.
4 News Now on your time with Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Have you had your furnace checked out this year? Now's the time to get our best deal. We have certified technicians available this week to get a safety tune-up for only $99.
324-7884 Spokane Comfort Systems.
A 4 News Now Weather Alert Day.
Because of the high impact that this snow is going to have.
29 school delays and closures already.
Trust 4 News Now to keep you safe on air, online, and on the app. That's what we mean when we say expect more.
Are you looking for a credit card with rewards? The new P1 FCU Premier Rewards MasterCard is here, just in time for the holiday season. Take advantage of 0% on new purchases for 6 months. Plus, get a 1.5% unlimited cash back on purchases. No points to count, special rules, or limits. It's simple, so go on. Reward yourself with the Premier Rewards MasterCard from P1 FCU. Apply online at p1fcu.org/rewards.
Every
Every winter, Spokane remembers why Ford trucks and SUVs are needed.
Traction in the snow.
Power for the road. And fun off the road.
And when you think these things, you think Wendell Ford.
Escape, Explorer, Expedition.
And don't forget about the F-150.
Many cars include factory rebates and financing as low as 0.9% for 36 months.
Put getting stuck in the snow in your rearview mirror.
Swing by Wendell Ford at the Y on North Division and drive for generations.
Looking for quality and experience? Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic has been providing personalized care to their clients for over 30 years. Full dentures, implant attachments, repairs, fittings, adjustments, they do it all. With competitive costs and quality service, you'll leave Coeur d'Alene Denture Clinic smiling.
The Christmas holiday season is upon us, and the Plant Farm is ready to put your home decorations on display. The Plant Farm Poinsettia is ready to bring home, making your lights twinkle brighter and decorations dazzle. The Plant Farm Poinsettia is the coziness that brings families together and the symbol of hope and giving for the holidays. Bring home a Plant Farm Poinsettia today, because life is better in the garden.
Are you afraid your furnace won't last much longer? Does it make weird noises? Don't wait. We have certified technicians available this week for our $99 safety tune-up special.
324-7884 Spokane Comfort Systems.
20 minutes before 7, a 4-day work week sounds pretty good, don't you think? But is it good for business?
Turns out the answer is yes. As the pandemic changed the way we work, the question of whether a traditional work schedule is necessary was on everyone's minds. So 33 companies with a total of 903 employees signed up to take part in a 6-month trial. Workers reported lowered levels of stress and fatigue. Company revenue was higher compared to the year prior, and some managers reported having an extra day off gave their staff more energy to do their job.
One of the big benefits we've seen is just the perspective and almost kind of freshness that people bring to work with them. The productivity is up, not down, from 4 days versus 5. How can I possibly argue to this building of intelligent human beings that I want to put them back on 5 days?
No. Of the companies that completed a survey after the experiment, none of them said they were planning to go back to the 5-day work week. And one 2021 survey showed that 70% of workers in America would support a shorter work week, while only 9% oppose.
All right, good morning, everybody. It's Monday, the beginning of a 5-day work week for many. We are going to see cloudy and cold, not only today, but through the week. The winter gear is going to be needed every day. There's still those icy surfaces and sidewalks, so please take it easy. 25 the high today.
France defeated Poland in World Cup action Saturday, and one French fan thinks the team's victory had something to do with his Lucky Charm mustache. He dyed his whiskers red, white, and blue. Apparently, the colors did not work for us on the American squad, though. The U.S. men's soccer team was knocked out of the competition Saturday, losing to the Dutch. France, though, plays England next, and it's going to be a good one.
I think it probably has more to do with Kylian Mbappe than that guy's mustache, right?
I think so. Although it's a sweet look. It's now 6:42.
All right, Esther Bauer is live with some Christmas shopping and shipping tips.
Well, you can reuse a box like this to ship, but one mistake could have it sent back to you. Coming up in just a bit, we'll break down what you need to avoid a holiday mishap.
Download the 4 News Now app today.
Hi, I'm John Butler with Century 21. Welcome to beautiful Gem Shores Estate here in Hayden Lake, the most premier waterfront property for sale in North Idaho. This 8,600 square foot masterpiece is designed with the most unique furnishings from all over the world. Every piece has a history and a story to tell. When this home sells, the furniture must go. Consigned Furniture in Liberty Lake is the only company we refer our clients to. Our clients deserve the best, and Consigned Furniture delivers every time.
For over 25 years, Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet in Post Falls has been your choice for the best in floor covering for your home or business. Let Fairway Floor's professional design staff help choose your favorite floor from major brands such as Shaw, Mohawk, Mannington, and Armstrong. From remodels to new construction, let Fairway Floor help you dream it, design it, live it. Fairway Floor Abbey Carpet, North Idaho's premier flooring store. Come in and see it for yourself.
With our huge expansion, Lookout Pass has doubled with 500 acres of new terrain, including 14 new intermediate and advanced trails, plus a second quad lift. Our terrain is twice as big and twice as fun. This is the year to ski Lookout Pass. We still have the best powder. We're still the most affordable with adult tickets as low as $52. And we're still the most fun with friends and family. Make the easy right off the interstate drive to Lookout Pass. Visit skilookout.com for more.
In therapy, there is promise. Each step forward is an achievement and a gift of hope. And at each hurdle, an encouraging hand. Joya, every child is limitless.
Pure Filtration Products is your Inland Northwest indoor air quality specialist. With a 12,000 square foot warehouse of filters, you are sure to find what you need for your commercial, industrial, or manufacturing needs.
I recommend working with PFP because they have the product that I need.
PFP's high quality products can assist in eliminating airborne contaminants. PFP can size UV light to your system to disinfect the air to keep it clean and safe.
I recommend PFP because of their service, the quality of their product, and I'll keep coming back.
Call or come in and talk to one of our certified air filtration specialists.
92.9 CCU. CCU.
4 News Now is brought to you by Foothills Mazda.
It is now 7:15. The countdown is on. It's hard to believe Christmas is just 20 days away.
This means time is running out to finish up your holiday list. Check them twice and then make sure packages get to where they need to go on time. Our Esther Bauer is live this morning at the Mail Center with tips to set you up for shipping success.
Yes, that is what we are in the business of doing, and Kalina is helping us make sure that we are successful this holiday. So we talked about Super Saturday. So the date people want to keep in mind, tell us one more time to ship everything.
December 17th for any ground services.
Perfect. And then we have some shipping packing supplies here. So talk with us about if you want to reuse a box. What is the one tip people miss?
Yeah. So one tip would be is making sure it has enough padding around it if it's something that's breakable. If it's, your normal puzzle, don't worry about it. Just pop it in a box, bring it in, we'll ship it for you. However, if it's a candle or a mug, something that you bought that you don't want to get broke, because of course, that's what it is. It's a gift. You'll just want to make sure that you pick up some bubble wrap or some packaging peanuts that makes it padded around that. And the rule of thumb is 2 inches of padding around that item. So making sure it's nice and padded that way, and also that there's no room for it to wiggle around in the box as it's shipping. So if you can move it and shake it, add some more stuff in there.
That's helpful.
If for any reason you are not sure, bring it in open. Just don't tape it. Just have it in the box if you're wanting to reuse it, and we'll take a look at it and tell you our expert opinion. And if we need to add a little bit, we can add a little bit while you're here. Or if you don't even have any of these supplies and you don't have a box or anything, bring it in and we have it all for you, and we'll just do it for you. And we love doing that.
And again, we're wanting to take away the stress from the holidays, so you can bring anything in. When can they come in?
They can come in. You guys can come in Monday through Saturday. We're open 8 to 5:30 during the weekdays and 9 to 3:30 on the weekends. And of course, just come in and we'll take care of you.
And this place is like Santa's workshop. So if you come in, you're going to be in the Christmas cheer and get all your holiday shipping and packing done. We're going to send it on back to you guys in the studio.
Are there elves running around making toys? If it's like Santa's workshop.
I want to see it. All right, but here is what we are looking at. The Christmas lights there in Cowley Park, right below Sacred Heart Children's Hospital. Good stuff.
And you get a little dusting of snow, and it makes all those lights look even better, right?
Twinkling, but every time I see a picture of it, I go, ooh, we'll need to work on that tree a little more next year. Oh, maybe we should fill in that little spot. We're working on it. All right, good morning, everybody. It's temperatures around 20 degrees, a few light flurries into Coeur d'Alene, dry skywise into Spokane. 25 will be our high today. It's going to be cloudy and cold, and, well, 35 is a normal high for this time of year. We're going to be 10 degrees cooler than that. Overnight lows, again, we should be around 25. We're going to be at 20 overnight with, again, additional light flurries that are possible. Radar right now, we have had a little bit of energy coming through the Tri-Cities. We've had a few light pops in around the Spokane area, but Missoula is picking up measurable snow. That's going to continue throughout the morning hours and then should push out by middle of the day. And they do have a winter weather advisory in effect until noon. 22 into St. Mary's. Mary's for the high today, right now, 19 into Sandpoint, Bonners Ferry at 12. So we got some cold temperatures out there. Colville, you're at 12 as well. We look at our 72-hour forecast. While the state of Washington and Oregon look pretty good for the next couple of days, we're going to see northern Cascades. That's going to come in Tuesday morning. We're going to see the mountains of North Idaho pick up a little bit, and that energy is going to be really a mountain event. And then we start to see this next system come in. That's Wednesday at 10 o'clock coming into the Puget Sound. It pushes across. That's where Thursday we see that chance of snow coming in. Our highs today are going to be in the mid to upper 20s, depending on where you are, but the valley looks to be 27, 28 degrees. We look at our planning forecast. Yeah, we're planning on those 20s through tomorrow. But then it's low 30s, still below average all the way through the weekend. And we see a 40 to 50% chance of snow coming in Thursday, all the way through the weekend as well. Your morning sprint is coming up. Thanks for watching. Good Morning Northwest.
Stream 4 News Now on your TV for free with the KXLY Plus app.
4 News Now is brought to you by Sculptured Gardens.
Old World Christmas has an early gift for you. Right now, their spectacular glass holiday collectibles are priced at below wholesale in their outlet store, 4005 East Main between Freya and Havana. Come celebrate the savings now at Old World Christmas.
BECU was created for communities like Spokane because we get what it means to be a Spokanite. We're locals who look out for our neighbors and strive to do what's right for our members. With convenient neighborhood financial centers, free ATMs, and 24/7 mobile banking, we can do what's right for you too. So join us at BECU.
What is a jewelry design center? Locally owned and the largest jewelry store in the region, offering you more choices, more options. A showroom filled with world-famous brands and designers. A center who also creates exclusive designs and one-of-a-kind pieces. Whose specialized selection process ensures the brightest diamonds and most vivid gems. We are not your average jewelry store. We are Jewelry Design Center, and we want to be your jeweler for life.
Hello, I'm Lloyd Herman. If you need legal assistance due to an accident or an injury, put my 40 years of experience of dealing with the insurance companies to work for you. You'll have an appointment to speak to me within 48 hours. Lloyd Herman & Associates, 922-6600.
The BFX Gun Safe is the latest innovation from American Security, offering newly designed security features that make it even more secure than ever before. With the active 4-ax locking system and new 360-degree gear drive handle rotation, the BFX provides an unbeatable combination of security features that offer maximum protection for your valuables and keep burglars out.
Available at Safe and Vault store in the Spokane Valley. A 4 News Now Weather Alert Day.
Because of the high impact that this snow is going to have.
29 school delays and closures already.
Trust 4 News Now to keep you safe on air, online, and on the app. That's what we mean when we say expect more.
Beautiful glass holiday ornaments made in the tradition of Old World artisans are now priced below wholesale at Old World Christmas, 4005 East Main, Sunday through Friday 11 to 3, Saturdays 10 to 4. Come celebrate the savings now at Old World Christmas.
See breaking news in your area or have a story idea? Contact 4 News Now. This Good Morning Northwest Morning Sprint is brought to you by Bill's Heating and Air Conditioning.
It's 6:53, time to get you ready to take on your new week and your Monday with the Morning Sprint.
Esther Bauer is live this morning with ways to take away the stress of shipping during the holidays.
Mark telling us about a cold and cloudy day ahead.
But Spokane police are searching for a man who approached them with a fake gun. Let's get right to Sydney Charles with the details.
Derek, this morning, Spokane police are searching for a man involved in a shooting yesterday afternoon. Police say he approached officers with a fake gun in the Logan neighborhood. Spokane police responded to a call of a suspicious vehicle in the area of Illinois and Morton Street at around 12:30 p.m. When officers arrived, they found a man armed with a handgun. The man began to approach officers with the weapon in his hand. Officers gave numerous commands to the man to drop the gun. He refused and continued approaching. That's when an officer shot one round and then the man took off on foot. Police searched for the suspect but couldn't find him. Right now, we do not know if the suspect was hit. Police say the weapon the man dropped was a replica.
Well, Governor Jay Inslee will be in Spokane today to visit the Catholic Charities Catalyst Housing Project as it opens its doors for the first time. By Thursday, a warm bed and a roof will be available for nearly 120 people. Catalyst, which is located at 5th and Division, started receiving referrals from the organizers at Camp Hope and is doing outreach now to schedule intakes. As some plumbing issues and the installation of a fire suppression system delay the opening by just a few days, the completed setup will include private bedrooms and bathrooms along with common areas.
And the effort to find solutions doesn't stop there. An additional $4 million is heading towards 6 different projects in the Spokane area. The State Department of Commerce announced Friday they are releasing funds for the Right-of-Way Initiative, specifically to support expansion of housing options in Spokane. You can find more details on where those funds are going on KXLY.com.
All right, good morning, everybody. In our first alert weather, waking up to a dusting of snow on your rigs that were parked outdoors. We do have some very light flurries in and around our region, but it doesn't look like it's going to hang out long. Our highs today are going to be colder than average, about 10 degrees below average at 25 for the high, 26 into Coeur d'Alene. Omak, you'll be at 23 degrees for the next 12 hours. Yeah, it's mainly cloud cover and temperatures in the low to mid 20s.
A crash involving 15 cars yesterday closed a part of I-90 near Snoqualmie Pass. The closure happened on eastbound I-90 at North Bend and milepost 34. It's back open now, but for cars driving over the pass, traction tires are advised this morning in both directions.
As the investigation into who killed 4 college students enters its 4th week, 2 survivors of the murders are speaking out. One roommate who was sleeping in the house at the same time when those murders took place says she wishes she could give all 4 of her friends one last hug, adding they would want us to celebrate their lives. As police hunt for the killer, the parents of victim Kaylee Gonsalves voicing their frustration, telling Fox News they fear the case may turn cold. They also added that autopsy reports show Kaylee and her best friend Maddie had different means of death, which could mean that one was a target. Moscow police say that still no suspect has been identified. Police want to hear from you if you have any information or any video. You can call this number on your screen with that, 208-883-7180, or email tipline at ci.moscow.id.us. We have a link on KXLY.com as well.
A 2-year-old California girl survived a wild animal attack, and the camera caught the whole thing. You can see this coyote running up to her and actually trying to drag her away right there. Her father reacts quickly and shoos the animal away, throwing a water bottle at it. Her mother saw blood on her daughter's pants, so she was rushed to the hospital for rabies shots.
We are live here at the Mail Center in Spokane Valley. This team wants to take away all the stress from holiday shipping. You can bring in all your items unwrapped. They can help you pack them and make sure they are protected before they ship. Now, the date you want to keep in mind is Super Saturday. That is December 17th. That way, if you're shipping near or far, it's going to get where it needs to go before Christmas. This shop is open Monday through Saturday, and they're ready and available to answer all your holiday shipping needs.
Well, a major case at the Supreme Court today involving LGBTQ rights. The justices will hear arguments on whether business owners can refuse to provide service to same-sex couples based on their religious beliefs and free speech. A ruling in favor of service providers could carve out a legal exemption for business owners to deny any kind of service based on their personal beliefs.
Coming up next on Good Morning America, ABC is live in North Carolina with the latest after authorities declared a state of emergency. They say someone shot up 2 electric substations. And we are back with a final check of weather with Mark Peterson coming right up after this quick break.
At 4 News Now, we believe you should expect more from local news. Our team is committed to a community conversation and bringing you information you need when and where you need it. Numerica believes in and supports that mission.
What I want people to know about Numerica's involvement is that it's genuine.
I work at a company that supports the community because we're a part of it.
It's important to give back to the community you live in.
We are truly here to help, and we're passionate about it.
Expect more with Kirsten O'Connor, only on 4 News Now.
We can always find a way to do something to help our viewers. It's about what we can do for the viewer and how we can keep the viewer safe. That matters to us. That matters to me. I mean, our viewers' time is so valuable. It's those little seconds that are really important.
You expect more from local news. Important information that makes a difference to you. Kirsten O'Connor delivers.
That's what we mean when we say expect more.
Celebrate the season in style with Spokane Symphony Holiday Pops. Join the orchestra, chorale, and jazz singer Jake Bergevin for an evening of holiday favorites at the Fox. Visit SpokaneSymphony.org or call 509-624-1200.
Good morning, everybody. A live look at the lights at Cowley Park. They're going to be up through the holidays, and we hope you spend time to enjoy those. Today it's going to be cloudy. You won't need the sunglasses, but hat and gloves certainly. And we look towards the end of the week. We'll see an increased chance of snow showers really starting on Thursday, taking us through the weekend. About a 40 to 50% chance each day. Not looking for anything real organized here, but those temperatures are definitely going to be below average as we go through the end of the week and into the weekend.
And roads are in pretty good shape, but the on and off ramps are tricky, and the side streets, of course.
Yep, been hearing of some slide offs this morning. All right, be safe out there as you drive to work or school. We'll be back in about 30 minutes.